very pleased to interview Chris Kelly. I've been working with Chris for many, many years. Chris is the inventor of the air dorsal, and by air I mean AER, which Chris will explain a little bit further, which is to me one of the best appliances for snoring sleep apnea because it's comfortable. You maybe talk a little bit about the technology, but my patients love it. I use it myself, and I've been a long time snorer because of probably the poor orthodontics I had as a kid. What Chris has developed lately, which I'm very excited about, is a customized nasal pillow mask. If you understand how CPAP works, compliance is really poor when you have leaks everywhere. And why do you have leaks? Because everyone's facial anatomy is unique, like your thumbprint. So how can you expect standard masks to then fit perfectly? And that's where Chris came up with the solution.
This is an example of somebody's nose, and we scan or take an impression of the nose, and then we put that nose into a computer program, and then we design the custom mask to fit precisely just in the areas that it needs to, which is on the soft tissues of the nose. So just below the septal bone and at the ANS. When the mask goes on the nose, it's an exact fit around.
And if you out there are using a CPAP, you'll see straight away how precise this is, and therefore the ability of using an oral appliance with this really reduces the pressure of the CPAP, which makes compliance even better. Do you want to demonstrate that?
Yeah, mask fitting is one of the biggest problems with CPAP. If your mask isn't working, it doesn't matter what machine you've got, you won't comply. So when this goes on like this, you can actually wear your glasses with it. It basically sits just inside here like this and on the nose, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then this little pillow blows up, and that just keeps the pressure of the mask against the face, which is why they're like a pillow.
Yep.
And this soft pillow can move in your sleep, and you see the mask isn't moving at all.
Yeah.
So it just stays still. So that's very important.
And in my situation, I have a lot of young children who have sleep apnea, and of course, while I'm doing the orthopedics, while I'm developing the maxilla, while I'm protracting the maxilla, I can't take them off their CPAP. It's actually quite dangerous. I also note that during the time I have the expander in the mouth, their tongue posture worsens, which increases their apnea. So what I've got to be very careful of is saying to a parent, hey, you can't have your kid on CPAP forever because, quite rightly, that CPAP is affecting forward growth of their jaw. Nor can I say, well, let's just throw the CPAP in the bin and I'll get on with my orthodontics, because during the 6 to 9 months I'm doing my stuff, that patient's at high risk. So the benefit of doing one of these masks is I can keep the kid on CPAP while I do all my orthopedics, and that's another great invention.